The return gift. 3 moons passed since the night the robbers stormed Mama Ebi's house. Though peace dawn return, the incident leaves scar for her heart. Sometimes she go wake in the middle of the night, eyes wide, body cold like rain beat am. But each time, Chuka day by her side, strong, gentle, and ever ready. Him no just be peeking again. He dawn become sun in every sense. One Sunday afternoon, as the sun day warm the red earth and children day chase tired down narrow path, Chuka arrive again. This time, he no come with jeep. He come with surprise. He bring lawyer, camera crew, and some city people dressed like dem day work for radio station. Mama Eb sit under mango tree day pluck scent leaf when dem arrive. Mama, Chuka say, kneeling with that same respect from childhood, today, I wan give you back small of wedding you give me. She blink. Chuka, you don already do more than enough. But he smiled. No, Mama, I never start. The lawyer stepped forward, opened one red folder, and start read. This is to certify that the house at number 7 Odomili Crescent, the poultry farm in Umuchukwu, and the supermarket in Eek Market are hereby transferred to Madam Ibareki Nadi, fondly known as Mama Eb. The old woman hold breath. Poultry. Supermarket. Me. Yes Mama, Chuka nodded. I name the supermarket after you. Mama Eb Foods. You no go sell akara again, unless na for play. The villagers gather sharp. Some day shout, some day clap. One woman cry say, God no day fail. Another shout, this na real Peking. But the biggest shock never land. The radio man walk forward and present golden plaque. Mama Eb, he say, your story don inspire thousands. Today, we honor you with Heart of Gold Award for your kindness and sacrifice. Your act of love, giving your last meal to a hungry orphan, has become national story. We even want feature you for TV. She no believe her ears. Na when camera flash, she finally cry. Her tears no be sorrow, na joy way choke voice. She hold the plaque, her hands shaking like palm leaf in storm. That night, as breeze day blow sweet scent of jollof from new gas cooker, Mama Eb and Chuka sit outside under stars. She touch his hand gently. You be true child. You no forget where you come from. Chuka chuckle. Na the akara way get love inside build my bones, Mama. If you no feed me that day, I for don die. She nodded slowly. Kindness be like small seed. E fit take time, but when e grow, e go feed nations. He smile. And you be the farmer, Mama. You sow the seed. They sit in silence, watching stars blink above Odomili. No need for more words. Love don speak enough. The last dance. As the sun set behind the distant hills of Odomili, casting golden shadows across the land, Mama Eb sat on her new veranda, wrapper tied firmly around her waist, eyes gazing at the orange sky. Chuka stood by her side, arms folded, his face soft with thought. Mama, he say gently, I day plan something. You go like am. She glance up, lips curled in small smile. Every time you talk like that, surprise day follow. He chuckled. This one special. Next morning, flyers appear all over the village. Mama Eb at 70, a celebration of life and love. Everybody invited. Venue. The village square. Time. 4 p.m. Dress code. Traditional. The whole village enter preparation mode. Women day sew new ankara. Men day polish their slippers. Children day rehearse dance steps. For the first time in years, joy dance inside Odomili like masquerade during festival. When the day reach, the square full like market day. Canopy stand tall. Chairs arranged fine. Palm wine day flow. DJ day test microphone. And then, a motorcade of 3 black jeeps arrive. Chuka step out first, dressed like Igwe's son, white senator wear, red cap, gold wristwatch. But the whole place erupt when Mama Eb come down from back seat, wrapped in gold lace, gel like queen's crown, face glowing like evening sky. People shout, Mama Eb! Mama Eb! Some even kneel. The MC clear throat and begin. Today no be just birthday. Na celebration of a woman way show us say kindness no day expire. A woman way raise Peking way no be her own. A woman way now be mother to many. Cheers fill the air. Next, children perform cultural dance. One group of girls sing a song composed for her. Mama Eb, woman of light. You give us hope, you fight the night. From Akara stand to queenly throne. Your love dawn build a mighty home. Mama Eb wipe eye with her lace handkerchief. Chuka sit beside her, holding her hand, smiling proudly. Later, Chuka mount stage with Mike. When I day sleep under rain years ago, Mama no ask who born me. She just give me food, give me mat, give me love. That one small act save my life. Today, I no fit pay back all, but I go try. He turned to her, kneel again. Mama, thank you. For everything. The crowd stand. Applause scatter the air. Some people cry. As the DJ play soft highlife, Chuka stretch hand. Mama, shall we dance? She laugh like girl again. Na long time I dance, but today, why not? He lead her to the center. They sway gently, the rhythm of drums and love guiding their feet. Around them, people clap and cheer. It was not just a birthday party. It was history. A living memory. The whole village know say something great happened. Mama Eb, the widow way give a hungry boy her last naira, was now dancing in front of kings, children, and elders. Not because of luck, but because love never forgets. What she left behind. 2 years Don Waka since that birthday dance, yet people for Odomili still day talk about the day like say it just happened yesterday. Mama Eb name now no be just name, na legacy. Children day call her, Grandma of Hope. Schools even day use her story teach kindness and humility. But time, like river, no day stop. One chilly morning, Chuka receive call from the house help. Oga, Mama no wake up today. He rush come with speed way tear road. As he reach, he see her, lying peaceful for her bed, face calm like person way sleep happy. No struggle, no pain, just peace. He hold her cold hand. Mama, you rest well, Abby. Tears fall, but smile still stay for him face. You don fight good fight. The whole village mourn. Even neighboring villages send condolence. Radio stations mention her name. Newspapers write headline, Village widow who raised 1 million hearts passes on. The burial no be ordinary. It be like celebration of a queen. White canopies line the field. Cultural dancers perform tribute. Choirs sing, rest well, mother of the land. Chuka no just bury her. He build a foundation in her name, Mama Eb Foundation for Orphans and Widows. The same compound where she once Fry Akara now become home for children way no get parents, women way no get help. He commission a bronze statue, her sitting with a small boy on her lap. Beneath it, the words, she gave her all, and the world gave back. Years pass. One day, a young boy, barefoot and hungry, stand outside the foundation gate. The matron watch him from window. Something about him remind her of Chuka. She walk to him. You hungry? He nods slowly. She smile, open gate. Come inside. We no day close door for people like you. Mama Eb no teach us that. As the boy walk in, the statue shine under sunlight. Love still day live, not just in concrete and walls, but in the hearts of every hand way stretch out to lift another. Because Mama Eb no just raised Chuka, she raised a whole generation of kindness. And so, even though she don rest, her story still day walk for road, share a kara of compassion to the world. Let me know if you want me to compile the whole story into a single downloadable text or change anything. The breaking of the elders. News spread through Mamba like a lightning bolt splitting an ancient tree. By the time Zuri and Zubiri returned to the village, barefoot and radiant with a light no one could explain, the drums had already fallen silent. The elders waited at the edge of the square, their masks on, staffs planted in the soil-like roots of an old tree refusing to fall. Zuri walked with steady steps, her soaked dress clinging to her frame, eyes unwavering. Beside her, Zubiri moved with quiet power, his presence unsettling the very air. Behind them, the river sang a new song, one of freedom. Chief Omari stepped forward. You were meant to be taken, he said. Not returned. She is no longer yours to offer, Zubiri said, his voice echoing with both man and river. A murmur rose from the crowd. People stared at Zubiri in awe, recognizing something divine beneath his human form. Mothers clutched their children, fathers shielded their eyes. But Mama Alika stepped through them all, unafraid, and came to stand behind her daughter. The truth is here, she said firmly. The curse is broken. Chief Omari slammed his staff on the ground. Lies. The curse cannot be broken. Without the ritual, the rains will stop. The crops will die. We will suffer. The rains stopped because of your greed, Zuri said. Not because of Zubiri. You fed the curse. You made it grow. The chief's eyes narrowed behind his mask. You speak as one bewitched. No, Zuri replied. I speak as one awakened. The villagers began to whisper. Some stepped away from the elders. Others looked toward the sky, which had already begun to clear. Birds sang again. The wind returned, gentle and cool. Zubiri raised a hand. The river responded with a distant splash. You feared me, he said, because you did not understand me. But the river does not need blood. It needs balance. You broke that balance when you silenced the first bride and rewrote the story. The elders stirred uncomfortably. One of them, Elder Whale, lowered his mask slightly. His eyes were tired, full of guilt. It is true, he said at last. The story was changed. I have read the old scrolls. The first bride loved Zubiri. She was taken by force. Her blood was used to bind the river's power. We were taught to continue the tradition, to maintain control. The crowd gasped. Chief Omari turned on Whale in fury, but it was too late. The people had heard. A woman stepped forward, then a man. One by one, more villagers came to stand beside Zuri and Zubiri, casting their lot with truth rather than fear. Omari's grip on his staff trembled. You cannot undo centuries with one girl. You're right, Zuri said. But I'm not alone. She raised her hand, and the mark on her chest glowed. The villagers watched in awe as a wave of golden light rippled out from her, passing over the ground like a cleansing fire. The elders, masks cracked. Their staffs splintered, and Chief Omari fell to his knees, his voice finally silenced. That night, Mamba village lit its fires not for mourning, but for rebirth. A great feast was held, the first in many years without the shadow of sacrifice. Zubiri sat among them, no longer feared but honored. He had chosen to remain in human form for now, to learn and walk among the people he had once been torn from. Zuri sat beside him, her mother on her other side, surrounded by laughter, music, and the warm breath of change. "You've changed everything," Zubiri whispered to her. Zuri shook her head. "We did it together." And as the stars blinked into the sky, she felt that the real journey had just begun. A new covenant. The next morning, the village of Mamba awoke to the sound of joy. For the first time in living memory, the river flowed with a bright sheen, no longer clouded by sorrow. Children bathed at its edge without fear. Women filled their calabashes while singing new songs. And Zuri, she stood at the bank, watching the sunrise reflect on the water, her heart both full and uncertain. "You're not sure what comes next," Zubiri said, stepping beside her. She gave a soft laugh. "I've lived my whole life beneath a lie. Now that it's gone, everything feels new." "That's because it is," he said. "But new doesn't mean lost. It means free." She nodded slowly. "And what of you? Will you stay?" Zubiri looked to the river, the element that had once been his cage. "I am not bound to the depths anymore. I choose to stay, not as a god, but as a guardian. If your people will have me." Before Zuri could answer, Chief Omari was brought forward by two men. He was no longer robed in kente nor masked. The fall of the curse had aged him overnight, his spine bent, eyes sunken with the weight of truth. He bowed low before Zuri and Zubiri, voice trembling. "I led this village in fear, not faith. I see now the damage I caused. I do not ask forgiveness, but I beg for the chance to make amends." Zuri looked at him long and hard. The younger Zuri, the girl who trembled when the choosing day came, might have spat at his feet. But the woman she had become understood the power of mercy. "You cannot undo what you've done," she said. "But you can help build what we need." Zubiri stepped forward. "The time of secrets is over. A new covenant must be made between river and village, one of partnership, not sacrifice." Later that day, under the baobab tree where judgment had once been passed, a gathering was held. The village decided not to reinstate the elders. Instead, a new council would be formed, of women and men, young and old, chosen by the people, not tradition. Mama Alika was the first appointed, her wisdom finally recognized. Zubiri proposed a festival each year, not one of mourning, but of harmony, to remember what was lost and celebrate what was restored. They would call it the Day of the Last Bride. Zuri stood and addressed the village, her voice strong. "We will not forget the ones who came before. But we will no longer be ruled by fear. From this day forward, no daughter of Mamba will be offered as sacrifice. We choose life. We choose truth." The crowd roared with approval. As evening came, the drums beat again, this time not to summon fate, but to dance with it. The square filled with color, laughter, and movement. Even Zubiri, awkward at first, found himself swaying to the rhythm with the children. Zuri watched it all, a smile curling on her lips. "You belong here," her mother said softly. Zuri turned to her. "So do you." They embraced, and for the first time in years, the weight between them dissolved. Later, under the stars, Zubiri and Zuri sat by the water once more. "I used to dream of running away from this place," she said. "But now I see, maybe I was meant to stay. To heal what was broken." Zubiri took her hand. "You didn't just heal it. You transformed it." A silence settled between them, not heavy, but warm. And in that silence, the river whispered its blessing. The chains had been broken. The past had been faced. And from it, a future had risen, strong as the current, clear as the sky. The last bride of Mamba had not vanished. She had rewritten the story. The end.